So my favorite birthday party was when I was 5 years old. Seems like I couldn't remember it, but I do. And my parents rented horses for my birthday party. So in our backyard, we had, I think it was 3 horses, and we all got to ride on them. My horse's name was Princess, and it was a brown horse with a long tail, and it was very soft. We took a slow ride on the horses through the garden. We saw our house, we saw all of my friends watching us, and we also saw our neighbor's house. After the horse ride, we played games in the backyard, and we had cake. We had a chocolate cake with vanilla frosting and candles on top. There were 5 candles because I was turning 5. We had traditional Indian food at our party. So my mom and my dad are Indian, and they're great cooks. They made us traditional Indian beans and rice and bread. I wore a very long, flowy summer dress, even though my birthday is in winter. It had flowers on it, and it was pink and white. My happiest memory from my 5th birthday was being there with all of my school friends and taking the horse ride with them.
Last fall, my friends and I went to Seattle and Vancouver. We took a plane from New York to Seattle, which was about a 7-hour ride. We got to Seattle and we went to the fish market, which was really interesting. There was a lot of fish. It smelled a little bad. It rained a lot in Seattle, which was a little different from New York. The next day, my friends and I took a train from Seattle to Vancouver in Canada. We wanted to go see our friends who moved there a few years ago. So we got to their house and played with their 2 dogs. On that same day, we went hiking in Lynn Canyon Park. It felt like I was walking in a giant forest, and there was this big suspension bridge that was really shaky. It was a little scary for me because a lot of people were hopping up and down on the bridge, and I'm scared of heights. The next day, we went to an art center in the middle of Vancouver, and there was a lot of interesting street art, a lot of murals and paintings and sculptures on the all around the parks, right next to the water. I thought it was really beautiful. I think this was my most memorable vacation because there was a lot of really beautiful nature and really beautiful art in the middle of the city. I would definitely go back again.
In November, I celebrated my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. We invited many friends and family over for a giant feast. I helped my mom to prepare the turkey. Before we ate, we each gave thanks for something special in our lives. I gave thanks for my friends and family. Now imagine a table filled with food from end to end. There was sweet potato, cranberry, gravy, and turkey, of course. I had to save room for my favorite part of the meal, the pumpkin pie, which I also helped to make.
A couple years ago, my wife Jessica and I were married in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We rented a large, old firehouse. It used to be a firehouse, but now it is a special events building. And we rented this building and had our family and friends come from all over the country, and some of our friends, even from France, came to our wedding. It was a really fun day full of great food, dancing, and talking with people that we don't get to see very often. My wife wore a beautiful white wedding dress, and I had a black suit, and some of my best friends were there, and it was a very special day.